Our verse today is Revelation chapter 3, verse 1. And to the angel of the church in Sardis write, the words of him who has the 7 spirits of God and the 7 stars. I know your works. You have the reputation of being alive, but you are dead. From chapter 2 of the book of Revelation, the author John writes about the series of messages to the 7 churches in Asia, beginning with Ephesus, then Smyrna, Pergamum, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea. Our verse today is the opening line of the message to the church of Sardis. Sardis was a military stronghold in ancient times. It was reputable of being impregnable. That is, it was very strong. It was a very solid city, although it was conquered twice in its history. It was the capital of the ancient kingdom of Lydia, about 50 kilometers southeast of Thyatira, the city discussed before that of Sardis in this book of Revelation. Sardis was a wealthy and influential industrial center which manufactured woolen and dyed goods. It was also famous for its acropolis, and its inhabitants were described as immoral and licentious. This lifestyle would have affected the Christians at the time. The opening message to the church in Sardis says, the words of him who has the 7 spirits of God and the 7 stars. He who has the 7 spirits of God refers to Jesus Christ, because we see that in other parts of the book of Revelation. For instance, in Revelation 5 verse 6 we read, and between the throne and the 4 living creatures and among the elders I saw a lamb standing as though it had been slain, with 7 horns and with 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God sent out into all the earth. Also read Zechariah chapter 3 verse 9 and Zechariah chapter 4 verse 10. He also holds the 7 stars, which have already been described as angels of the 7 churches, if you read Revelation chapter 1 verse 16 and verse 20. Having the 7 spirits means he has the fullness of the Spirit, and having the 7 stars implies brilliance, glory, and control of the angels. Jesus Christ possesses the fullness of the Spirit. He is the sovereign Lord of the universal church with the power to effect radical change by sanctifying the churches. The first message to the church of Sardis is, I know your works. You have a reputation for being alive, but you are dead. That is a strong accusation against the church. The church of Sardis was indeed known for its vibrancy and spiritual vitality. It was externally vibrant. But God sees the heart, and he says to them that their external vitality does not reflect their true nature, their inner nature. God knows exactly what they were doing. He knew their works. In fact, they were dead. The dead, nekros in Greek, refers to human beings or animals no longer physically alive. However, figuratively, hoi nekroi, the dead or dead people, refer to persons unable to respond to God because of moral badness or spiritual alienation. They are considered dead because of separation from God. They are spiritually and morally dead. This notion of being morally dead speaks to the character of the people of Sardis at the time, a lifestyle which may have affected the Christians. Although the external practice of religion makes them look Christian, most of the members of the church were far away from the life of Christ, devoid of the interior life and living in a sinful condition. In many of our vibrant churches today, we must watch out for what the Spirit is saying to the church of Sardis. Do the church members live bad moral lives under cover of spiritual vitality as a church? Are people hiding under the guise of the church to perform evil actions? The message to the church in Sardis is also the message to us today. Are we spiritually dead even when we pride ourselves as alive as Christians? Lord, draw us closer to you. May we focus on our inner lives rather than external practices which are far from a genuine love for you. Amen. God bless you, and I wish you a lovely day.